Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. He's going to hand this off. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense able to deny the touchdown. He's brought down at the 1. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The shotgun running play call. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the point after is right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He goes out of bounds at the 41 after a decent return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He has first down yardage at the 46. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Using his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Ball handed off. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. They go with a direct snap. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
First and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. And there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. And he runs into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. First open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
second down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Defense will make the stop and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Great cut there. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Buckeyes line up with a 1st and goal. Direct snap to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. He's swarmed by the defense.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Makes it second and medium. They'll run it here. Not much on that play, brought down short. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
It's a shotgun run call. Solid game, moves the ball to the 43.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They move the 6. They'll hold to the line here on first down now. From the shotgun, drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looks toward the sideline. Finds the running back. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught quickly. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. And this one is right through. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They get the second half started with their running play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
He'll field it close to midfield. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get it behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
That punch sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Moves the ball up to the 30. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's getting fourth down and inches. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Running with purpose. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. An explosive play, big gain, spotted down near the 37. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. They'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust, and it's their first timeout. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Touchdown, Alabama. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
BAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Fights through the tackle. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
BAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff from the shotgun. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down here for this offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He stays alive. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
Just a great job overall by this defense. They had him surrounded. In fact, I'm surprised with that kind of pressure, they weren't able to come up with a sack. Now, give a little bit of credit to the quarterback for his ability to escape that pressure. But, boy, if you're this defense, you can come up with more plays like that. It's going to be a great day for you.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Try and muscle for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on third down. It'll bring up fourth down. And right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best fourth and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And the pass caught inside the 15. Touchdown, tied. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the out route. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Keeping it on the ground here. Gets into space at the 50. Physical run. Breaks through a tackle. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here. 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. Here we go. One of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. And now with just 2 seconds remaining, this field goal attempt to force overtime. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will tie the game here. First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And now the defense will spend a timeout to get everybody on the same page before this important play. So here we go. The offense has 1st and goal here in overtime. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd and goal for the offense. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. They try to sneak it, but it goes nowhere. Defense rising up on the goal line.
No, I don't blame them. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the 1st down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the 1st down.
Here we go. Biggest play so far. Can the defense get a stop on 3rd and goal here in OT? They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They strike first in OT. That kind of execution for the long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a 2nd overtime. And the point after is good. So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. They've got him. It's a sack from the defense.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Sack sets up 2nd down. And that run produces a decent gain. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the 1st down.
This try is no good. That one's off target, and the game will remain tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
So this defense now needs to come up with something special to make a play to stay in this game in OT. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Now it's second down here. And he'll set up to throw. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
So the offense comes up on third and long in overtime. Certainly don't want to take the loss and make this field goal try more challenging. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Running through the tackle. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
So we'll set him now for a field goal to win the game, a moment every kicker dreams about. He got it. The kick is good. They win it in double overtime.
Snap, the hold, the kick.